I'm Luke Curtis, one of the sales managers at Bowens International. I'm just going to give you a brief overview of the XMT500. So first things first is probably the bayonet, which is still Bowens bayonet using the S-mount adapter. So if you have any Bowens equipment already, you can fit that straight on. So soft boxes, wafers, all of that kit will still fit onto this. Within the internal goings, we've got an LED modelling lamp as opposed to a filament bulb, and the reason we've got that is it's going to be less power consumption than a filament bulb, so it means you're going to get more life out of the battery. In terms of where we are with battery, a full charge, which is 4 hours, will give you 500 flashes at full power, which is one of the highest in the market for a battery powered flash system. The battery is also great in terms of understanding sort of how much power is in there, so I can quickly push that and it will give me an indication to how much battery life there is. With a camera, for instance, I have to put the battery in the unit to then look at how much energy there is on the screen. With this, I can just push that and I know if I've got enough energy to be able to get the job done or not. We've got a fast release catch, so this is taken from the same sort of design principle as a quick release on a bicycle, and it just allows us to much faster move this in and out of a fixed position, as opposed to unscrewing a cog and screwing it back up. We can do that and we can be a lot faster in terms of getting this set up. Then we move to the handle. So the handle is really great in terms of how we position it, and also it all ergonomically fits in line with the quick release. So it means we can use this to leverage it up and down and back and forth. When we move to the menu system on the back, we have a power button here. We hold it down for a few seconds and that will turn the head on. We've got modes, so the first mode would be flash, and this will allow us to manage the flash power. We can move up, we can move down, and a test button. From this main menu screen, we can manage everything else, so our channels, our groups, whether we decide to have high-speed sync on or not, and it's all really well visually displayed. Within our modes, we also have strobe. So strobe's a great functionality. If you start looking at trying to catch movement or a quick succession of shots and want to use a singular burst of light, we can do that. So that, as an example, was 40 shots at 100 Hertz. I'll do that again. That's pretty fast. Of course, we can move this down, so that's going to be moving far faster than our eyes can see. So if I take it down a little bit slower for demonstration. So this is 10 shots at 90 Hertz. And again, we'll now take it down a little bit slower, so 10 shots at 40, which is more than enough to get most jobs done. Our sync mode here will allow us to sync either via optical or via the trigger that comes with the unit. Our groups and channels are managed through this button here, and the LED that we spoke about in the beginning is managed just through this button here. And as we can see, it switches it on and off. And that is the XMT in terms of its flash duration speed, which is always a big question. 10 thousandths of a second, which is, that's our shortest burst rate, which is more than enough. Key statistics, as I mentioned earlier, were the battery life. So 500 shots at 500 watts. We know the probability is when you're out and about using it, you're not going to be using the full 500 power. So you'll probably get some more battery life out of it. So in a nutshell, that is the XMT500 from Bowens.